Hi everyone, it's Keren here. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Friday and another personal art diaries is on my channel. Today's topic is interesting because I am guilty of this topic and I do this a lot, and it's unfortunate because we really shouldn't do that, but I do. And I just wanted to say that please remember to press the like button right underneath and subscribe to my channel. And if you press the little bell button right beside my video, you will be notified every time I upload another one of these videos or any of my videos on my channel. I also want to remind you that I have a Facebook group, Keren, Tamir and Friends Creative Space, which I would love you to join. In case you're not watching this till the end, you can come and join me there as well. The link is below in the description, and so is my link to Instagram, which shows all my projects that I do throughout the year. So today's topic is basically about getting caught up in the numbers, and what I mean by that is like getting caught up in numbers on social media, on comments, on likes, on dislikes, and everything in between. And I am so guilty of that. I check that all the time, and I wish I didn't, but let's face it, I'm human like everyone else, and we know that we all check how many people have seen our Instagram posts, how many people have seen our pictures, how many people have commented, how many people have liked it or disliked it, and so forth and so forth and so forth. So why I wanted to bring this topic up is because I want to talk about two separate areas of this. First of all, we can't deny that we all do it, or most of us do it. So if we're already doing it, then what I want to emphasize is that we should not feel bad about it. I want to make sure that we should not feel bad about actually checking all the time, which I feel like, oh, I shouldn't be doing it, I shouldn't be caught up in the numbers. Well, you know what? I can't help it. I am caught up in the numbers, and I have to tell you that the reason why it's important to me, not because, oh, somebody liked or disliked or didn't comment or did comment. That's not what I'm looking for. But what these numbers do is they drive me to find another way of creating that maybe will be seen more and will bring me more revenue that way as well. So for example, on YouTube, if I see that a video is not bringing me as many likes or as many comments, I might choose in the future not to do that type of video. So analytics are really important, and I do check them a lot for that purpose. However, the second part of this video is specifically to talk about the feelings that are behind what we feel when we actually are checking the numbers. Because as I said, let's face it, we're going to check those numbers no matter what. We're always going to look how many posts, how many comments, how many likes, and so forth. But what happens and how we feel when we're not getting enough likes, or we're not getting enough comments, or we're getting mean or negative comments, or we're just getting dislikes, right, on YouTube. That I wish they would take out that option for people to dislike your stuff, because why didn't if they don't like it, they should just move on and not like it, right? And I wish I could change everyone and say, you don't like my video, just move along, you don't have to watch it. But why do you have to press the down, like the thumbs down, or why do you need to leave a mean comment? So how do we deal with that? Last week I spoke about meanness and how it makes us feel when others are mean to us. So I already spoke about that then, but how do we deal with it within ourselves? That's basically the comment that I want to speak. That's basically what I want to speak about. How do we deal with the fact that we don't feel good enough when people are not commenting or are not giving us enough likes and so forth? And what I want to say about that, and this is all from my personal experience, I'm not some kind of therapist or an expert in this, but I can only tell you for what I've experienced, how it has made me feel. So obviously, negative comments make me feel negative and makes me feel bad about it. But I've gotten to a point that unless they're really, really mean comments, like really nasty, I just laugh about them now and I just delete them and I don't care. And I totally forget them, to tell you the truth. I can't even tell you about one comment that has left me. I don't even remember them. So your mind basically forgets those negative comments and you actually tend to remember those positive comments. So it's really important that for every negative comment, you're getting 30 positive comments or even more. So why focus on that negative one? So I really believe that it's really important to that do not get stuck on the numbers, in the sense that yes, check them and figure out how to, like, improve on social media. Use those analytics to improve yourself, but don't let those comments make you feel bad. Don't let the fact that you don't have enough likes right now to make you feel bad about yourself. It doesn't mean that your art is not good. It doesn't mean that your picture is not great. It could be sometimes that the algorithm of whatever social media you put it on didn't like come up on the feeds, especially if you have a lot of friends. Sometimes things don't come up on the feed and I don't see it. It can also have to do with the time of day. Sometimes it's late at night and I'm too tired and I'm just kind of scrolling through things and I forget to comment on people's things. Doesn't mean I didn't like it or I didn't see it, but I forget to do that. So it doesn't mean that people don't like your work. It just means that people maybe sometimes don't press like. In Instagram, it's quickly, you can just go tap, double tap, and you're good, and you're giving hearts to everyone. But do I comment on every single thing on Instagram? Oh my god, my feed is huge. I don't have time to comment. It doesn't mean I don't see it or I don't love it. So that's what I'm saying. Don't get caught up if people are not commenting on your stuff or not liking your things. Don't get caught up in those numbers, because it doesn't mean that your art isn't good. It just means that people maybe I don't have time to comment all the time. So I really, really want to emphasize that numbers should drive you to create other things and see what kind of things work and what kind of things work in your style and your social media, but it shouldn't make you feel bad about what you're creating. So if you have any opinions or things that you've experienced yourself about creating, please share them with me in the comments. I really think it's important for others to see and to know about. And I really appreciate you coming every Friday to watch my personal art diaries. If you love them, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends on social media. Thank you so much, everyone, and have an amazing day. Bye.